Welcome to the Centro Med Halftime Report.
Welcome back to Ferris Stadium here on the north side of San Antonio for the 16th edition of Thursday Night Lights. We have a fantastic game going on. O'Connor 17, Brandeis 14, everything you could want and more from special teams, offense, and defense. If you hear those soothing sounds behind me, that's the Brandeis Marching Band on the field right now. We got to talk to their band director a little bit earlier today.
My name is Patrick Aguirre. I'm the director of band at Louis D. Brandeis High School in Northside ISD. This is my third year as director of band at this high school. Oh man, I am so pumped about this year. I'm super excited. Our show is called In the Shadows. We're featuring an electric violinist that's coming from our orchestra program, wonderful player and all-favorite musician. Additionally, some of the selections that we're playing are Astor Piazzolla's Libertango. We have some tango choreography on the field, including the ballad Ice Dance, which comes from Edward Scissorhands by Danny Elfman. And then we're finishing it off with Paul Dukas, the Sorcerer's Apprentice music, which we're featuring a trombone quartet. The students are thrilled. The community was really hyped at our showcase just last Friday. I would say we have mostly upperclassmen in our band. I mean, it's a good mix of both, about 50-50 really. I mean, we have a strong freshman class coming in, the sophomore class that we retained from last year. We're comprised of 210 total band members, which include our visual ensemble. So it's going to be a great crowd to see at Thursday Night Lights against O'Connor. What we're really excited about is Bands of America. They are starting their first contest at San Marcos at Texas State University. So we have a couple of the assistant directors here are alumni of Texas State, so they were really eager and enthusiastic about going to the contest and really putting out all the stops to make sure that we have a reputable run-through over there. But that's our first contest on September 28th. After that, on October 5, we'll be at Rocket Review at Rutledge Stadium. Then we go over to Texas Marching Classic over in Round Rock, Texas at Kelly Reeve Stadium. Then we have UIL Region Marching on October 19th. Then we go over to our UIL area contest at Rutledge Stadium on November 2nd. So it'll be pretty nonstop, but I'm really anticipating some success for all of our students. The Brandeis Bronco Band it thrives with our really supportive booster club and parents in general. The parents here at the Brandeis community are just one in a million, and they just really help out their students in our thriving program. Additionally, I want to recognize our new principal. This is Dana Gilbert Perry. She's been phenomenal in supporting the fine arts. And then I also want to recognize our newly appointed amazing director of fine arts. We have Mrs. Elizabeth Sanchez-Lopez at the helm for Northside ISD. So they're really looking out for us, and it's going to be a wonderful year.
All right, it's time to vote for the Christian Children's $5,000 band grant. To vote for Brandeis High School Marching Band, scan the QR code on your screen or visit cw35.com/station/contest. You must be 18 years old and live in our viewing area.
San Antonio middle and high school athletes are doing great things for our community. San Antonio Sports and Valero are shining a light on teams and individuals who model key values through their actions. This week, we salute two schools whose community projects demonstrate beyond the game values. To kick off the school year, members of the Veterans Memorial High School's cross-country and track and field teams visited with students at two elementary schools, opening car doors, welcoming them back, and getting them excited for the upcoming year. Members of the Bernie Champion High School volleyball team assisted at Bernie ISD's 4-day Summer Youth Volleyball Camp. The team led drills and practices for over 250 future Chargers, helping them improve their game. These athletes demonstrated the beyond the game values of integrity, respect, teamwork, excellence, and community service. San Antonio Sports and Valero salute high school and middle school coaches who inspire their athletes to serve others. Parents, teachers, and coaches can nominate teams and individuals that go beyond the game.
You're watching the Central Med Halftime Report.
The O'Connor High School Marching Band is coming onto the field right now. A little bit earlier this week, we caught up with their new director of bands. This is what they had to say.
Bobby DeLeon, I'm the director of bands here at O'Connor High School. This is my 6th year in teaching, but my first year with the program. I was originally at Harlan High School for about 5 years, and so super excited to be here now at the Big OC. I'm extremely excited just because it's year one for myself, and so it's always very enjoyable to come into a program and see what we can do. The kids have been phenomenal. The community is extremely supportive. And it's just been very welcoming experience here so far. So it's been great. We're pretty senior heavy. We've got about 50 seniors this year. A really great leadership team. They have been working extremely hard all summer, calling their own sectionals. It's been very rewarding for us as a program. We're about 230 to 240 members in the band program this year. So we're super excited to still kind of be in that big band era. The show is called Color of Sound, and so essentially we are going to bring a lot of vibrant colors to the end of our show. We start off with the grayscale, and then we introduce green as our first movement. Then we introduce red, and then we introduce yellow. Then we end with blue, a very famous band piece, Blue Shades by Frank Tukeli. So the kids are extremely excited. They've been working very hard on the music, and so we hope to kind of bring this, in a sense, colorful spectrum to everyone in our audience. Beginning at the end of September, we're going to be at the Capital City Marching Contest in Austin. Then we got the Rocket Review here in San Antonio. Then the Texas Music Classic Festival in Austin, UIL area, and then hopefully state. But definitely to kind of cap the season off, we'll be performing at BOA San Antonio in November. Just love to thank our other assistant directors. Here with O'Connor, we have Gabriel Valdez, Eric Gomez, Jose Marin, and Mandy King. They've been super phenomenal in helping myself kind of get my feet planted here with the program, and they've just been honestly the best. And definitely to our O'Connor Band Booster program, they have just been phenomenal. We couldn't do it without them, and obviously to the O'Connor administration and our principal, Robert Martinez. He has just been, like I said, just like the staff, he has been very supportive with this transition over here to O'Connor, and so I couldn't thank them enough.
To vote for the O'Connor High School Marching Band, scan the QR code on your screen or visit cw35.com/station/contest. You must be 18 years old and live in our viewing area. Thanks again to Christus Children's for sponsoring this year's $5,000 band grant.
You're watching the Central Med Halftime Report.
Every week on TNL, we showcase amazing student athletes. At the end of the year, Beluga Air will present a $10,000 scholarship to one of the students we feature this season on TNL. Our David Chancellor introduces us to this week's scholar athletes from O'Connor and Brandeis.
Jonah Moreno is a big, tough guy with a big, soft heart.
Growing up, I was influenced by both parents. My dad, he grew up in this environment where he wanted us to be the strongest and the best we could be in like any other sport. My mom, she raised us to be ambassadors of Christ. So we got to show like grace to other people. We got to be helpful. And I really think both my mom and dad put a huge role into how I grew up.
He's a linebacker and a track star at O'Connor, but he's also part of the school's Panther Pal program, which means he mentors students at nearby elementary schools.
One of the kids I was helping mentor, they didn't come from the best home. So because I was like connected with him, I felt like I could be that getaway for him to feel happy at school, make him